We do know the provisions for registration. We've been given that directly by the Information Commissioner. She's very prescriptive in what the registration is going to look like and the questions that are going to be asked. Calibra-DPSA have actually taken those particulars and built them into OneTrust so that we can actually automate that process for organizations where we're assisting them with remediation. But before you get to that point, we do the readiness assessment. And that readiness assessment is going to tell us where you have room for improvement, where things are good, where things are really maybe bad and need buttoned up immediately. And by looking at the results of that, we're going to know almost immediately whether or not you're ready to register. And by that, I mean, you're going to have all the information and documentation that you need enabled to register. And then we go from there, right? So the number one goal, and it's great. Now we know that they have given an extension to registration, but that doesn't mean that organizations should be waiting. Calibra-DPSA can be the first to tell you that the phones are ringing off the hook. And we saw this with the GDPR. It was the same thing, although there was no extension there. Companies at the last moment waited, and some had to wait much longer for us to come in and do their assessment. So having this extension, being able to do that readiness assessment really is going to get you to a point where you have a solid amount of documentation to go out to that OIC website and register as a data controller, knowing that you have everything that you need to provide to them in terms of documentation, as well as knowing that your organization has the training, the documentation, and everything on their end to be able to demonstrate ongoing compliance with the Data Protection Act.